Oh, Tenbu.
You said it, so it has to be a word.
Well, I mean,
Smile.
the thing is, the kanji that's the ku in Tinku is it's the same kanji as in this word.
Dies randomly.
Yeah. Oh, Tenbu!
Is this right? I can never remember the other one that uses this kanji, but I don't know if this is right. I'll cheat. These two words I know use this kanji. Try at high speed.
Alright, so you are now tasked with local translationing. Oh god.
Black Souls 2.
How to change target.
I was pressing L1. Succeeded. Oh my goodness.
That's
semi-auto game.
I'm not a human being.
Dang cuck. Get him semi-auto game.
I'm not a human being. No, I'm not playing. This isn't me.
It is
Get
a
him
bar.
semi-auto gamer.
It's not even. It's just this auto.
Get him semi-auto game. Maybe
If you
switch
think
to
about carefully,
not. Maybe switch? Like why?
Think about carefully.
Wait, what did I say my auto?
Think about
It's a
carefully.
semi-auto game.
I can't run.
Although it's just semi-auto. Yeah, you're not supposed to run this game, you stupid. What are you doing free
What do you
running?
mean?
Watch my
It's not the
CC
free
when
run
I
game.
free run next to the enemy. Oh, let me get
Disappears.
really close.
Oh no! Wait.
It's based on proximity, how fast it drains.
It's weird because it's closer, which makes no sense. You're not
This is
allowed to run.
retarded. This is retarded, and I hate whoever.
You're supposed to sidestep, bro. You need back. You're supposed to move just backdashing. You need backdash. Look
Yeah,
at
see
that.
how I
See,
was
look at him game.
invincible, I'm cheating. Got a Kuzan. Do you like how I have Kuzan? I lose it the
Why does
second
he have
I
a
get older.
sword?
Because that third's cool.
I don't have a sword.
If you
I'm
want the
sick.
explanations, apparently he just found it at home.
It's really based.
According to the item description.
It's really based.
It's
Why
also
does he
rusty.
take it out of its scabbard?
It's rusty.
So
It's like the same thing as a stick.
It'll give it
It's a heavy
poison
stick.
damage like in Dragon's Dogma. By the way, everything's gonna be double
Finally
speed because I don't want to change emulator settings.
Me and I played End of the Kingdom.
To be fair, that's fixed on the latest 60 FPS patch.
Based. Did they actually wait? So they actually fixed it without re-encoding everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it goes to 30. Let's see.
Okay. Based. Too bad I'm like not playing that game for a while.
Why?
Wrong. This
Don't feel
person
like
is juice.
Who is this person?
I don't know. Squish.
So
We have to suffer through the high quality cutscenes. High quality.
What do you mean?
This is.
Tales
I
of
think
the
this is
Abyss.
some. No, those were soul. This is like soulless low quality.
Level for Robo.
What's even the point of that?
So you can look at Sophie.
Oh my goodness, it's so fast.
You probably should slow it down.
No, that's good.
It kind of makes sense, bro. It kind of made sense. It kind of made sense. It kind of made sense. Even though I cut the sentences half.
That's okay. You can read the subs.
I'm a sub reader.
Almost dies.
It makes it's perfect.
subtext.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Cut. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this once we get past the child art. I like how the mouths cannot.
Okay. They're gonna eat. She's gonna eat her. Or he's gonna eat her.
Oh, the yellow. I don't remember there being yellow in English.
Oh my.
The way she moves with the bad mocap is giving me Richter flashbacks. I think it might be the same mocap actor.
What do you mean?
He just looks like Richter.
Ooh.
This is Symphonia 2 gamer.
Flower. Why is this game's character design so sus? Like, what is so?
What do you mean?
Look at her clothes.
She looks like Sophie.
She's an alien, bro.
It's called Soul. You just want to get it. Dude, that butterfly is so fast.
Why is she actually autistic?
He's
'Cause
squished.
she's an alien.
What did that? You got the.
We have to at least get past the brown rice cutscene. Double speed.
What do you mean
Historical.
by
There's a character in this game named Bryce. And he just randomly attacks you, and you are literally a child, and he tries to kill you.
It's based.
Because you made him mad or something. And he does this right outside the castle. You are also literally the prince, by the way. You are literally the prince, and he does this right outside the castle.
It's kind of based.
It's kind of questionable, and he gets away with it.
And he gets away with it.
He gets away with it.
Why do you think he did it? He knew you'd get away with it.
Is Sophie a gamer character? Can I play Sophie instead of fucking Hubert?
She's a
Well,
more
Hubert
complete
won't be
character
playable
because
for a
she's
long
feature
time.
mark. She's like feature arc form already, or rather, past child arc form.
Yeah, gimme. It doesn't matter because it's.
Thing like this, you can't say instant balls.
He doesn't say instant balls yet.
It's true. He hasn't grown the balls.
Holy fuck, she's almost 7.
Yeah,
She's so giga.
Oh my goodness, I can't press buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons.
You're so retarded. You're so
It's
bad.
hard, dude. Okay, hold on.
All right,
Oh my goodness, that's not the back button. Where are my child art costumes?
Why would there be child art costumes?
Actually, I don't have the DLC installed. There would be costumes for Sophie. No, you have to earn all of them. Do you have the titles?
No.
That's bad. She won't get them. Really? Hoping. I can't save the game. I can't press the buttons. Confirm isn't confirm.
Install the DLC.
No,
Why not?
I don't use DLC.
I want the fucking Kyle outfit.
I'll do it.
R1 your target? Is that block?
It was telling me to like small tap to change target path. Can't. Is this the enemy behind the thing? Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna fucking vomit.
You're also not playing the game.
It's real. It's like, oh god, no, move, you.
I'm gonna
stupid
take
bitch.
over the controller if you don't go into semi-auto.
I was gonna say, why?
I think I still will do it. I think I've decided I'm still gonna do it.
You can't.
I will.
Wait, bro, you're already in.
I'm in.
I didn't even reset.
I never said anything.
Listen, I don't really pay attention.
The fuck is this?
I've just been thinking about how my hot pockets have been in the
I'm
micro.
a fucking healer every Tails game.
She's more than a healer. She's like everything.
She's not
it's
the
fine.
real healer.
Yeah, you don't understand.
The real healer is the second most powerful healer in Tails. And the only reason she's second most powerful is like as a healer. Otherwise, she's the first most powerful.
Yeah, it's kind of okay.
Think about it like this.
He's so fast.
Think about it like this. What if Rowan was the healer and he was fast?
Exactly. That's why she is.
Oh yeah, also you're allowed to stop time without beating the game. Actually, that's not true.
True.
It's actually not true.
Not true.
Because you have to get to the future arc.
Wait,
Which means you have to actually beat the game.
Oops.
Probably press
Compiling shaders now.
that epic skit. Hold on.
Hit it. I'm hitting it. I can't hit it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Positional skits.
キラキラが落ちてた。
たまにだけど結構いいアイテムが落ちてたりするんだ。
どうして
I
落
can't
ち
tell
た
if this is a tutorial skit.
なんでだ。
みんなよく物を落とすんだよ。きっと僕たちはそう
When
しないよう
Hubert
に
grows up,
注意
is
し
he
ないと
taller than Asbel?
I hope so.
兄さんは
Probably not,
しっかり
because
な
Asbel's a geek
し
Jed.
ょっちゅうなくし
It's
物をしたら
over.
僕のせいに
Asbel also consumes all women.
Asbel's dad is a geek.
それはヒューバートが言って
Asbel's
So Asbel
brother is a
consumes
Giga
only one
Chad.
woman.
Asbel's brother is a Giga Chad.
Asbel's 100% faithful to his childhood character.
Unless he hides it. It's actually a lie.
Nope.
He listens to his voice and he realizes he actually did not do such a
That's
thing.
not Asbel.
Listens to his
What
voice and he
Gundam
realizes he-
characters do we have voicing this time? I feel like they
Well, it's
ran out.
Asbel, so
When are we gonna get Charo in that? Is there a Tails game with Charo in it? Is there a Tails game with Amuro? I think there is.
Amuro doesn't really
Almost
voice many
certainly.
things.
Except
He
tails.
doesn't, but he does always some things, and therefore he does.
Is there like a Childlike Sharia costume for old Sharia? Because she becomes like a whore and dresses like a prostitute.
So if you want to know, do you know who Aswell is, Lewis?
What do you mean by this? No.
You know his voice actor is as in
Then
parentheses.
I guess we must wait.
Older.
No.
You'll know. I'm gonna wait until you hear it.
I know
Then
his
you'll know.
voice. I
Oh,
know
you
whenever
get
he's
me
Mao and Gekiha.
No, you'll understand. You'll know. There is in fact a Gundam character.
だってお前を連れて行ったら絶
Wait, which Gundam character?
対どうせ俺が
It's.
それで怒るんだよ
I'm not gonna say anything. It's a lolicon.
言わんこっちゃない
That
Does
gives you a
that
hint.
help?
下手かもしれない
It does help.
Yeah.
It's a lolicon, but he is not. He himself is not that small.
You know what's funny? As I was reading how they totally
So that takes out age.
fixed the need to change the options. One of the
お前
versions of the.
Like this, it's the only one of him. There's a lolicon.
この子を
花の
Only voices one Gundam character.
連れて
何よそれ私よりもちょっと年上かしらもしかしてこういう子が
シェリアそんな
Cherry as bad as a kid.
Smoke habits
TBH.
those cars.
ところでアスベル
My Cherry changed her hairstyle.
I don't know.
It's better this way.
もしかしてこれ私にくれ
She's like LARPing as Velvet.
それ
I'm nodding.
そういうことにしておこうよシェ
まあそんなところ
I love
ア
Velvet.
スベルったら
In parentheses, cake.
この花に免じて今回のこれクロソフィーの花ねこんな季節に咲いている
Bro, should I just like skip? I don't think I care.
シェリアってば兄さん
And you already know what happens.
嬉しい
That's why. But this is your chance to read Japanese. What do you mean?
I
You know that's really
am.
easy. You know that's really easy.
I am. And the dialogue
Childlike.
does not matter at all.
Never mind.
ねえあなたの名前は
それ俺たちもさ
この
You practice your hiragana, bro. Uh oh, kanji appears.
街へ連れてくればあんな
I was thinking about this earlier.
街の様子を見
Kana only text, good for learning. Regular text, good for learning. Regular text for Hiragana is so basically cheating, you might as well not even
私のおじい
like try.
It's not true.
町の
It really is true.
Not true.
そうだな
Because you rely on the kana for the reading and you still have the kanji for the
I'm
meaning.
posting this
So you
image.
just learn nothing.
I'm posting this image.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Bros. Why do you kill Ace?
Wait a second. Gross.
Why do you kill Ace? What is going on this parsec stream? I can't. Well, why are we staring at a flower? Why did Uncle Max do it? Why did Uncle Max?
Wait. Are you moving? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard
I thought-
sounds
I
of
heard-
movement,
I heard
and I was
footsteps.
very
Did you
scared.
get called a cuck and get an apple deal?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I bet I won't say cuck.
Title acquired cock. I can't believe Sophie's
It
gonna get
says so
fucked by a
much
chicken.
more. What is going on? Actually, I don't remember if it says a lot at first. I think it does.
Teach
Talk
me
to
how
you
to walk, bro.
again. Talk to you again.
RP walk.
It's a chicken.
What is it saying in the English? I don't remember. Did they literally just give you an apple gel?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I know a
anymore.
dog does. Kokekko is not cuck. Feels bad.
Of course it isn't.
Why do animals talk?
That's a good question. You don't want to answer
Why
that.
are you talking
Bro,
to
why
a
do
chicken?
animals talk? Are you retarded?
Why is it talking to a chicken?
Watch this. He's gonna do a sick flip at the top. Adult can't do this. What a
True.
swagger lad.
Why do you do that?
He's popping off
He's
in
more
his youth,
powerful.
and then he gets too
He's
old.
more
He's
powerful
like,
as strong.
can't do it anymore.
Do you flip? Oh my
I
back!
understand his power is literally sealed as adult.
Watch this. Give me the apple gel.
The text
Look
box.
at that bark. Look at the text box technology.
The text box is not okay.
It's technology, bro. He knew. I took first grade Japanese. Inu.
Are you ready for that? Here it comes. We did it, boys.
We
Nice
did,
job.
boys.
Thanks. Dog walks up. Here's an apple gel. Why?
I don't know. You got a problem with an apple gel?
Walks over to the dog. Here's an apple gel, bro.
Thanks, dude.
You ready to get assaulted?
Man, there's guys at Ubisoft local on us pinned in.
You bought some.
ただいまフレデリック
Ready?
That color is terrible.
Yeah, it looks like vomit. Also, turn up the game volume.
ごめんなさいおじいちゃん
Why not?
アスベル様。アスベル様。アスベル様にご迷惑をかけてはならんとあれほど。
Turn up the game volume right now.
What are you gonna do, Ming Ming?
Yes.
Make me what?
Come.
迷惑なんかじゃないよ俺は大丈夫だってところでこの子に見覚えないか
こちらのお嬢様でございますか
You know, like this, they just let aliens into your house, so of course the other guy got scot-free.
おじいちゃんこの子記憶喪失なんですって
Uncle.
記憶喪失
Fuck did you just say?
困りましたな
He doesn't know.
Oh my gosh, you
Why'd you just
Can't read that shit.
why'd you just walk over
do I
and call him
understand what it
Uncle?
said?
Yoku Shoshitsu. We're
that mean?
lost.
Oh, okay.
私どもの方で
そう
町の者に聞いてみましょうか
いや俺たちが行くよみんな町へ行ってみようぜ
日が暮れる頃にはお戻りになってくださいませ
わかった
I think Sophie has autism.
Yeah. Just figured it out.
How long does
Oh.
this shit last?
Why do you sound like
あ
that?
なた名前も思い出せない
Is it happening again?
かわいそうど
No.
うして
Why is she
ど
popping
うして
on?
名前がわからないとかわいそうなの名前があると嬉しいのごめんかわいそうって言われ
Yeah,
る
she's got the autism down
偉い
bad.
ね私も病気でわかるからあなたの気持ち
Japanese
ご
cold.
めんね
Why'd she do the pop off thing though? The pop off spread? Why does she even have that spread? That spread's so weird to have.
Buy the
Where's
thing right
manual
now. Buy it
manual?
right now.
You know, I was
Buy it right
actually
now.
thinking about the manual last week. I was like, is this thing gonna be named the manual in Japanese? It's not
What
named
does
the
it say?
manual.
Say it for me. No.
I don't know how to
whatever.
read that kanji. That might just be sho on its own. It also might be kaki on its own.
Never speak again.
I can't even buy this.
What? Is it high or low?
It's high. You're high.
Why? I can't fix it. It was doing it low earlier.
Okay,
Why
this
does it
is
sound
sho on
like
its
this?
own. I don't know, dude. Ask him.
Well, Lewis, I mean, your fork
Did I
fixed
just... What am I doing? I'm getting the
Fix it.
buttons confused again. Okay.
Help.
How can we get enough money for the manual?
Don't.
Selling everything. Selling all of our gear.
We don't need it.
We don't need it.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Am I high
Why
or
does that
low?
happen? You're normal.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
block this. Got the manual made.
What does this even do again? It's just literally manual?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You don't have to buy manual.
Yes. And it's not cheap. Not for the very start of the game. It's actually more
Fine,
expensive
we'll get
than the
back.
weapons.
なんだか腹が減ったなそれじゃあリン
I'm
ゴを
kinda
取ってから
hungry.
行こうよ
Is that a tails night?
I get the apple.
Those apples are straight up bigger than Hubit's head.
あれ取れないや
I thought those were Pikas.
しょうがないな俺
Shogunai.
Get him. Nakaguzan!
かな
Dude, you can jump up. I literally see him, dude. Nakaguzan!
あれ
I'm the person
兄
watching.
さんだって一緒じゃ
I'm
ない
not helping.
Look at his head. Look how his head tracks.
そんなはずない
坊ちゃんたちリンゴが欲しいんですか
But we can't show it because he's too powerful.
ありがとうございます
Don't want to learn a secret
あり
technique.
がとうなほら
I'm thinking that my apples on that tree actually decreased.
そう
Wait, I just realized their name.
坊ちゃんたち 勝手に町の外や裏山を出歩いていたそうです
But
ね。
she still doesn't have one. Feels bad.
What is it?
Like unfamiliar
誰に聞いたんだよ
unfamiliar girl.
どうせならこんなものいかがですか？勉強になりますし、きっと楽しいと思いますよ。
何かくれるのか
これってディスカバリーブック？
A what?
ディスカバリー
Discovery
町の人
book?
から聞いてない？
Oh,
世界
I
の珍
guess.
しい名
Yeah.
産やその土地土地の名物のこと。
Why is it in English?
Because it usually. What's a
Discovery
meibutsu?
book.
For that matter, what's a meisan?
I
そ
don't
の
know.
ディスカバリーブックに自分の目で見たものを記録していくんですよ。
自分の目。
へえ面白そうだな珍しいもの
兄さん、ひょっとして記憶喪失のことか言うんじゃ。
そんなわけないだろ
だったら早くリンゴの
Did
木
it
を
just like I'm gonna put her in the discovery book?
He was more like, I really hope you aren't. He was like, no.
あ
But he did look straight at her. What else could he possibly be thinking? Time to check in the book and find out, I guess. Is there an actual library here? Is this like... Yeah, this is literally just...
Ah, apple gumi. So the drip.
Yep,
Would you put the
there
discovery
it
book
is.
in the discovery book?
I don't know how he did that. I love the manual.
Why do you have to buy a manual? Like who thought that manual wasn't the just default way to play? Who's man's?
I don't know.
I'm an average sales player.
Yeah, apparently they were right, so get over it. Can I like just go back now? Is that good enough?
Demon hook. Demon hook.
I really don't want to walk around. Oh, I did not mean to mash.
If you walk in the room to the left, adult Hubert time travels to kill you.
Dang, I forgot how to read that word. I'm gonna kill myself.
Which one?
The one that means rare stuffs after Mehin.
Can't read any of those.
I only recognize goods.
Chinpi? Might be Chin. That sounds retarded though.
I'm assuming that's goods.
Yeah. It is.
Goose already knows more kanji than me.
It looks like a stack of boxes, bro. I don't know what
Yeah,
to tell
the
you.
stack of
Oh,
boxes.
I recognized it, but I didn't know what I meant, bro.
Okay, I stopped hearing you.
Okay, those wings attached to the shields, I thought those were fingers, like hands
Oh,
with
no,
like an
they do look
extended
like
index
hands.
シ
finger.
リアの家族だよ
Pointing.
家族は家族
I
だ
can kind
よ
of see it.
親父や母さんとか兄弟とかお前にもきっといると思うぞ
それは私にとって大切なの。
そりゃそうだよ家族だ
She alien or is she a
ア
robot?
スベルにとって。
Both.
Both.
そんなのも
Why does this game have the plot structure of the mysterious girl falls on top of you?
親父や
Because
母
that's
さん
the entire game. It happens more than once. It happens twice.
さあ、
Why? Why is she doing that?
Because she dies in the child arc and then respawns.
I
So
don't
then she
like
falls on
that.
you again.
I don't like that. That's
It's kind of based.
that gets bright.
Can we just like summon Richard? Do I actually have
Just
to
too
go
powerful
talk
for you.
around town? Okay, I do. Probably. Or am I supposed to just go sleep in his room? I don't know actually what to do right now. This game didn't have tutorial skit technology
The turning
for some
did,
reason.
though.
Yeah, the games before it do. The games introduced it as like a baby holding mechanic, but not this game. Just like rebindable controls.
They stopped doing that after a while, in fact.
They redid it again in Hearts though. And Symphonia too. Well, I mean, okay, Hearts are.
that a
and
Turtles?
Innocence are. Yes, it is. It's the origin. In fact, he's mad tall. What on earth?
You're a
Weird
child.
baby.
But he looks
You
like
want
he's
them.
supposed to be like a Shota. Why is he so tall?
He's a man. And your man lip.
What's
How
it
do you
called
feel?
in Chinese?
Comedy.
Yeah. So literally just turtle man, turtle human.
Turtle man.
I forgot what the cats are called. Nekonin, actually. It's really obvious.
Neko and Ian were in the other Tales games, right?
Yeah. They still show up sometimes. Berseria and Zestiria have both. I don't know if this game has both.
What's the Tales game where one of the turtles has Sasugeki Bukoken?
Zestiria and Berseria, that entire fight is copy-pasted.
Good.
It's pretty good. Also, his entire moveset is basically just based on Logger, and he has, Sojin Ranbu.
Why? Kiga! Soldier
He uses
number!
dual fish. What did I just get?
Whatever.
You got a book.
Power.
突然ほっぺた釣れないでよ
Wait, is he using the new Mac VR headset?
Why is he doing that?
一体どうした
Why
の
is he
よ
using the $500 Mac
裏
headset?
山でエレスたっぷりなの拾ったのにヒューバートお前だな
アスベルの足元それ
あった俺のクリアスありがとな
Oh, they didn't know. Oh, that's how you say it.
Are they? That is like not how you read this kanji, but they don't have furigana to tell me if I'm wrong or not.
Okay,
But they're definitely doing the meme thing. That's
Seeing this
definitely-
game's
No, you're
skits
wrong.
makes you really appreciate Eternia skits. Eternia skits are really good.
They're like Kriyas or whatever, you know, like the giant Valkyns or whatever. They were writing that as like Chinese stone or something. Kanji.
You're stone.
Which
You're
is
stone.
accurate, but without the furigana, it's cursed.
Where's the Eternia skit technology?
Yeah,
where
where'd
did
it
it go? Where did they put the Eternia skit
I don't
technology? Where
remember
did
this
it
part
go?
of the game being very difficult at all. I remember getting through like 30 seconds last time I did this. Do I go to Sherry's
read.
house?
Yeah, you gotta drop her off.
I
Drop
guess
her off
I
before
don't.
sundown.
Looks directly at you.
Well, she doesn't even have stats.
Yeah, because she's weak. Not fit for combat.
She hasn't become full power yet.
Just grow up.
And you know where I go.
No.
He's nodding his head like he says yes.
Fujin Fubakusatsu.
Bro, is that Shoya or Koya?
That's a good question. I lied, it's a dumb question.
Everyone keeps talking about some homie that's shacked up in the hut.
Go into the hut then.
Well, it's definitely Richard. It's probably Richard. Isn't here
Go in
yet.
the hut.
I can't leave town.
Talk to the
The
dog
dog's not
again.
doing so good anymore.
Dog ain't feeling.
Look at him go. He
Dog
chomping.
fast.
Dog fast. Where do I go, bros?
Why
Don't you
like
have
this?
to go down there? I think I remember having to go down there. I just don't remember how to get down there, okay? You go down there at some point. Source, I promise.
Source, yes.
Don't trust me, bro.
Take us out of your Tails car. Sound. Hey, random guy in the yard, what do I do? Thanks. Hey, what do I do? Is this the hardest part of the game? Is my dad still bit? Yes.
Your dad's still getting milk.
was the enemy book I picked up earlier.
Enemy controller.
Just complete this section of the game.
True.
I hate go-go like you wouldn't believe, bros.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it.
You see something racist?
Yeah, I did. Wait, it's
Bro.
fine, just talk to her? Okay.
You're so bad at this.
So bad. I already slept in my own bed. Why do I have to have her put me to sleep?
Mommy,
You're-
Or did that even
Mommy.
do anything?
tuck me in.
Didn't do anything.
Wait,
Didn't actually do
didn't do anything.
Look at this picture. I forgot Asbel's mom is super hot. And like dies.
アスベル
Or something.
Because
Maybe she doesn't die.
Hewitt's mom.
俺が9歳くらいの時だったかな。親父が画家を呼んでさ、描いてもらったんだ。
9歳
今俺は11歳だから2年前だ。そういや、お前って年いくつ？
いくつかな14
そうなのか？本当に年上か？
Bitch.
What do I do? Oh, what do I? Oh. I can use either bed. Oh, I'm the king of this ship. Where do I go? What do I?
Shut up.
I'm
Cut.
about to seriously look up a guide.
Game starts. I need a guide.
You have a guide in your inventory. The guidebook.
Tails. Oh man. Where is my guide skit? Hold on. Hold on. I have to use that technique. Where do they hide the synopsis in this game?
You can't read the synopsis. You're too weak.
I can read the synopsis well enough to understand. I don't think we have it yet.
Dude, you're a kid. You don't.
This
you
is
don't,
bad.
There's no synopsis.
We're actually bricked.
Why are you so bad at this?
Bricked. It's a version.
I can't believe Brown
Japanese
Rice was
version,
right.
Specific
Brown
Japanese
Rice was like,
bug.
bro, imagine. And I'm like, yes, I imagine. It would never happen. Uh oh.
It's a version specific Japanese bug. Much like the bug on the Wii version where they would send you a new copy of the game to play the patch version.
That would never happen.
For those doesn't know, this game had a bug that just bricked your save. And Namco was like apologizing and sending people replacement discs because it was on the Wii.
Why?
Because the game bricks your save, dude, sorry.
Why? Why is
Here's
it
the
break-
unbrick version. You like just get stuck. Hey,
Drop
you know
her
where
off
to
at her
go.
fucking house.
Dude, I tried. Get out of here.
What's it say?
You mean it says nani ga aru wake de wa nai desu na. Ah, very, very big space. Ika.
Ma. Ika.
Where's the
Go up-
shoes?
go
That's
upstairs.
house. You go up again?
Yeah.
Please. I feel like I remember you had to go up this thing more than one time.
Do I literally just have to be collecting discovery book entries?
すっごく眺めいいだろ。
Why
お前
right there?
高いところは大丈夫なのか？
Man, I really,
どうしてって高いところから落ちたら
I
怪我する
really don't like her skin art right here.
大変
Or is she looking at me off screen, or like behind the camera? What is
これは
this?
何
Ready to
風車だ
combat?
よ。
Yeah.
オートから吹く風のエレスを受けて回ってるんだ。年寄りは四五風の貴様って
Also safe.
そうな名前で呼んでるけど、俺に言わせればこんなもの、あいつ何にも
Wait,
言わ
so
せない
Edith,
って。
Edith is Genso.
やっぱ高いところが怖かったのかな。
How? Why did they do this?
What do you mean?
So cursed.
They make you go up the windmill because
controller.
they want
Is
to show
Genso a
you
real
the
word?
thing.
Yes.
What?
I lied.
It is a real
Yes.
real word.
You're so bad at this.
Chemical element?
However,
You're so bad
my
at this.
browser extension doesn't even want to regard this thing. It's kind of easy, but whatever.
It's rarely used, bro.
Rarely only used in video games where they read it as a completely different word. Child, do you know where to go?
Talk to the dog.
Go to the right. Go to the right.
Jigen's on. I'm doing 0 more.
That was really fast.
We also started late.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't.
Brother, it's actually brigged.
You're so bad at this.
It's actually just brigged.
You're
It's
so bad at this.
actually brigged.
You're
Please,
so bad at this.
please look up the guide.
You do it. You wouldn't believe me if I looked it up.
Yeah, it's like how I wouldn't believe Liz looking at how to do the Wind Temple in Tears of the Kingdom.
End of the kingdom.
I was like, seriously, how do I do this? Look this up so you can tell me I'll never figure it out. Told me I would never figure it out. Well, I made a little progress. Alright, Var, I need you to help me. So I was thinking about how my original plan for Scuffed Tales game in DFC Engine was like,
Don't do it.
no, I'm going to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have
No, you
spent
won't.
20 hours undumping the sprites from Destiny
It's over.
2.
It's over. Why you do it?
Dude, no, but look how cool it.
I promise.
Look how
So
perfect
cool.
it is. All of this originating from this.
Makes sense to me, bro. You do all
Feels
manually.
good. Oh yeah, dude, of course. No, I don't think anyone is that stupid. It still would have taken more time to do it manually than to program an entire tool to do it for me and dump the resources from the game, which I had to do.
Did you program it, bro?
Dude, I asked you to do it, and then you didn't reply, and I was like, I guess I'll have to do it. And then I realized as I was doing it how much more work it was than it sounded like. But the only reason it actually was is because I kept having to implement
Like
weird
next
things.
everything or something? How'd you do it? You just like... Seems weird. I don't know how it works.
So
I don't know how it conceptualizes it.
I was right about how it worked, like when I told you that it would be easy, and like that's all well and good, but there's a bunch of extra features they have, and that's what was making it annoying. Like they use a bunch of ridiculous like cheating like I don't even know what you call it, using fake types, using like half a byte, using like 4 bits to store values, and then the other 4 bits. It like it's a nightmare of like binary nonsense.
You just basically port how it works in the game to how to do it.
Well, okay,
Yes.
so basically what you have is you have a texture sheet, and on the texture sheet, the game defines frames that the characters use in their animations, and then each frame has a number of parts, and those parts have a positional offset, and they have a
Do you have rotation as well, or?
they do have rotation. This is part of the issue, but basically they're just cut out from the texture sheet and then placed there at a specific offset. And I kept running into weird issues because they use a bunch of flags, and the flags in memory are in the same memory address as the position and stuff. So it was like a complete nightmare until I sorted out all the binary flags. Because there's a flag to set the color palette, there's a flag to flip the x-axis, there's a flag to flip the y-axis, there's
Do it
a
all, bro.
rotation enable flag as well as the rotation value. There's a flag to change the color palette, like there's various color palette modes. There's probably still some unimplemented features, but they don't really matter. It's fine. Like, Judas has multiple color palettes, right? But I can skip that. It doesn't matter for me because I'm using color images. Like his cape is a separate color palette. The cape and the dagger are on one. Body is on another. And everyone has a
All seem
weapon
weird.
color palette that's separate. Another thing is, when dumped from the PS2 like texture dump function, it's in these individual pages, and I didn't know what order they were in or supposed to be in before compiling the full sheet. To discover that I had to like hop in over here, open cheat engine, and like basically just check by changing one of the parts around. So like here's the memory address that points to the current sprite.
How'd you even find that?
I don't remember how I found this. I think I just looked for the current frame of the animation value. Then I checked what read that value, wrote it, and then basically
I
just
paused at the
backtraced
beginning
it.
and then just
Yeah, yeah, that's literally what I did.
that sounds so good.
Luckily, all of that stuff is like in the same place, I think. So it wasn't really like I think the current frame of your animation as well as the sprite that displays in the same area. But hop over here. 7db2.
The fuck you mean D7BB2?
This right here, 1D7A. This is an offset to the actual, like, because that was an offset to the sprite. This is an offset to the part, and where the number of parts is defined, it's defined somewhere else in a different file, but it's loaded in memory next to the offset to the sprite itself. This should have 6 parts for its idle animation. So basically 2 bytes offset, 2 bytes X offset, Y offset, and just repeat that for the number of parts. This 2-byte offset is an offset within the file. I have the beginning of his file right here, but I also have it like physically. It's easier to just open the file in the hex. And then just go to the offset.
I understand this conceptually, but I would never be able to do this. In parentheses, unless I tried really hard.
Then here's where his part file is loaded in memory, as well as the offset. Whatever. This is the first part of this sprite. I think it's the leg. Yeah. So this is the position on the sprite sheet. This is the size of your cut. I don't remember what this is. That's the next
just
part.
Cut like squares out or something.
Okay, so basically what it is
You just get all this? Like, did you just dump this from the emulator?
yeah, I just used the emulator texture jump for the sheets. They were in a different order, so I had to rearrange them properly and bind them into one. But basically, each single unit is here. I'll actually go over here. It's like 21 or something. So top left of the sheet. This is what it's gonna be weird. Is it doesn't actually. First of all, it's reversed, so you can see that's the top left on the sprite sheet over here. You can see it's the same sprite. You have it's just flipped.
Yeah.
But actually, I'll go ahead and flip it.
I feel like that makes it.
The thing is, it's flipped post cut. So if you were to flip it first, you'd actually cut off the wrong sprite. But
Okay.
Basically, how does this work again? It's like every 32 or something is the next part of the axis, which is really strange. So basically, every 1 unit is 8 pixels of the 256 by 250 sheet. And every single row, once you finish a row, it goes down to the next one. Like it moves down 132 chunk on the y-axis.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of scroll through here. This is the position, right? So another thing that's weird is that the origin point for a cut is not the top left. Really strange. It's the center. And I was thinking about why they may have done this earlier, and I think it's so that rotation is based around the center.
Yeah.
But that's why a lot of my offsets are wrong first. Like, let's see, we'll base this at 0. The scale of the cut works the same. So like... But because it works the same, it's difficult to expand both the X and Y. There we go. That's like the whole sheet. So... It's funny because basically some number of a position it'll just basically change to a new sheet, because like, here's part of the sheet. I'll go up the position. I'll take it like this far. The bottom now. And it's not rendering the next sheet yet still, even though I keep going farther. But it's like every, what number would this be? I think it's every 1024 or something. Then it gets to the next sheet. So it's really easy to just jump sheets by just increasing this by 4 at a time. And then I would basically make this sprite really big, so I could see what the sheet was compared to what I actually had. And then I would just flip through, like, okay, that's sheet 1, put that at the top, that's sheet 2, again, and then that's it, as is defined by the line. And the weapon's on the next sheet. So, then I just recompiled the sheet in Photoshop, put that as the order. And then, pretty much immediately, the cutout positions lined up just fine without any extra effort. It's weird to me. I don't know why it was weird, it just worked. Pretty nice. Then I had to deal with all the other gay nonsense like rotation and the weird flags because they kept making it throw out of index because they're literally like right in the cut position offsets for some reason. Like if you were to read the cut position for his weapon sprite as is without taking into account the binary flag that like changes its color palette, it would be like way out of index. It's really stupid. So like it's theoretically really easy once you have the data to program something to do this. But like I'm messing with an image library I don't know, which honestly is fine because it's really fast. See, there's not even a whole lot of code here. Actually not that big. It was mostly just figuring out the flags. And then it mostly just works. One thing though is that the rotation value is a 2-byte integer. I'm kind of just like dividing it by a float value, just pull out of my brain. I don't know how accurate it is.
Wait, you mean this?
That looks pretty accurate. I mean, before I was times 2 to 22.5, and it was actually really accurate. In fact, it was perfectly accurate now that I think about it.
Why don't you do that?
Well, because that's whenever I was treating it as a 1-byte integer. I didn't realize it was 2 bytes, so I had like half precision. It became an issue when I noticed that some of the rotation on Judas's like hair pieces are off. But yeah, based. The thing is, I'm gonna not draw the weapons when I dump the sprites for use with the Scuffed Tales Game Edition, but it's because I'm gonna have colors have different weapons. But for general use, it's pretty much fine the way it is with attaching the weapon. And also, check this out. This is the coolest thing about the way that it works. It's part sheet or whatever. What texture am I? I can just go over here. And if I had another weapon texture, I could just put it here, right?
Yeah.
I can literally just... I don't know how big the cutout is for his. I don't know if he has any two-headed axe. Literally just...
Base.
make a new weapon on the fly.
Besides the pixels being reversed, which is cursed, but whatever. Ooh.
So press the MF button. Yeah, it does cut off. It does cut off. Well, the thing about this is... I don't know if it would... Wait, it doesn't cut off there.
Are you sure?
No, it doesn't cut off right here. On this sprite.
It's a little weird.
I wonder if the cutoff is not necessarily because the texture cutout UV is the wrong size, but if it's because of my processing library just kind of cutting it for some reason because of the rotation. Yeah, because keep cutting off at different sides. Yeah, you can change out the weapon texture really easily on a texture sheet. Wait, don't rotate it. I feel like that exact weapon sprite already exists in the game.
Improve it. Well, first, no, there's no way because of the... Look at me. What is it? Why you do it?
Wonder why it gets cut off. Not really sure. I was gonna say that if it was just like a weapon cutout problem, you could just expand the size of the cutout, and it's probable that the same part is used every time that the axe is used. So you could just like increase the size a little bit and be good, but for some reason it just cuts off. I'll take a risk here and like add some pixels, cut out, and that fixes it. If it does, then it's actually the UV size cutout or whatever it's wrong.
I think you fucked up.
No, it looks fine. Yeah, I accidentally changed the position, not the size.
My function, bro. Uh oh. I'm the gelling.
Yeah, so it does show the whole thing. So I guess you just need to change the UV on the axe. The axe is actually just like too small for the part definition. It makes me wonder what the biggest axe is in game for him though.
So how would you fix this?
Just edit the part for that axe. If you wanted a bigger axe. But I don't know what like the biggest axe is for him.
Like what you mean? Like what you mean edit the part? Like
over here.
Oh, I see.
Find the part and edit it. Just expand the area. Whatever.
It seems cursed.
Well, I don't really. If I'm right, it should use the same part pretty much always. You just have to make it a little bit bigger, which I don't think should be that bad. Okay, I'll do it. I'll see.
It's still bothering me that the pixels are reversed on the handle.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. You should be more bothered by the fact the after image color is like the after image is just not the same.
It's not the same too, but like at least I already knew that would happen.
Hello?
You okay?
Why draw don't work? Hello?
What do you mean?
Why draw don't work?
What do you mean?
Draw not work.
Can you just not draw?
Why not draw?
Which layer? Why are there two layers in the first place? Or because you copy pasted? Question mark.
Erase? Hello?
I don't
Hello?
use Photoshop, so I don't know. Two layers, yeah.
So how do I like do anything?
There's the bottom layer.
That works.
Just erase the top layer, actually, yeah. I think. Erase the
Why
handle
can't
on
I
the top layer.
draw though?
Erase the on the top layer, it's fine. There you go. It's fixed. Smile.
Now I just have to find the part, which
How do you fucking do that?
normally I would just be in game. The character, find it,
Find it
idle
manually.
animation. Or I guess I could do this. I'm gonna assume it's like right over here somewhere. Where's the button? Why is the button missing? The info button is just straight up not here right now.
I want to use Photoshop, bro. I don't know.
Okay, that's 1280. Position 1280. Sprite sheet. It's exactly 1280. Type it in. Hey. Hey, I don't know about the... Try changing it and see what happens.
Raw power. Kind of. Wait. Go back.
Plays off? I feel like this is not it.
I don't know.
Wait, it changes the
Don't
file
ask me.
size. What? How does that change the size of the file size? Fine. What? I can find it, but I can't find it if I want to replace it. How is that possible?
Good question.
Okay, I'm doing it manually. Yeah, it's not even it.
That's me.
Thing is, the fact that it moves around like that makes me feel like it's not just a cut, it's like something I'm doing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Unless they're legit defining multiple parts for the top of the axe, which would be weird. But I guess not impossible. What save states do I have? Do I have a good one? That one might be the best. That one is definitely the best. Go. Dude, whenever I was dumping Judas's, I kept having these issues where, like, apparently the part file is, like, corrupted in memory or something. Like, I guess it was left over or something. I kept thinking my thing
What
was
do you mean?
broken. Like, it was like
It just had
I'm
extra?
dumping the part file from memory, and at certain parts it kept just going, like, gay, and I couldn't tell if it was my issue or it was literally an incomplete file. I kept redumping parts of it, until it finally just worked.
Questionable.
Yeah, it is questionable. I'm not too worried about it, since it finally worked.
It worked.
I
well,
can't even really tell where these files end. Like, I know where they start because they have this header here, the ANP2. But I just keep going until I either find another ANP2 or I find this uppercase EN and then D, and that might unironically be end. But I actually cannot tell. I think they're much bigger than they have to be. I don't think they're that big. But it doesn't really matter.
Works, so it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter.
That's the accommodate for the spreadsheet, I assume.
It's just, yeah, it's just the sprite coordinates. It defines every single frame, and it defines each part. All the frame definitions are up here.
Yeah, so you literally just loop through all that and basically take it.
Yeah, loop through,
Quiet.
jump to the actual part. Basically, this is one frame.
Is it always at the same offset, I guess?
Yes, from the header, yeah. It's always at 0x10. And
Yeah, that makes it not
this
too
is
bad
the number
then.
of sprites. And I don't know what this is. I don't really care what
That's
this
pretty. Once you have that, that's pretty fun.
Like, I don't know what this is. I don't think it matters. And then from here on is the offset table. And then since you know the number of the sprites and you have the offset table
Yeah.
address, you don't need to
pretty
know
easy.
anything else. At first, I was just throwing in a number of like 500 and waiting till it crashed,
Why?
which also works because it'll crash the
Why?
second it gets past the offset table. So it just works. But it's because I didn't know that it was just right there in the header at first until I actually looked for it.
I see.
Yeah, during testing, it didn't really matter. I was changing the hard-coded number all the time.
See, everything before that, I would like, I don't know how to do this now. And then once you get this to this part, I'm like, okay, I kind of got
Yeah,
it.
that's why I said if I had all the data for you to just dump it.
And then you would have to explain it all to me though. So I don't know. I feel like it was just easier for you. To do
Yeah,
it
well,
yourself.
I didn't think it would be such an issue, and I wasn't sure if you were already familiar with image editing and like programming